With the phoneme level, we can do things like isolating just the beginning sound. We can isolate just the final sound. And yes, Heggerty has those hand motions that make it so fun. We can also listen for that medial phoneme, the beginning and the final, and then the middle, that is the percussion in which it develops. Those are the prerequisites for then blending, listening to parts in a word and blending them together. Well, what does that translate to? Decoding. That's that underlying skill that we can unlock for students so that they can read through words. And segmenting, listening to a whole word and taking it apart. What does that translate to? That's going to give them that skill for spelling, having to sound out each of those parts and represent a letter for each. Now, adding and deleting and substituting are more complex, and they are hugely important. Why? Well, when they have to change a letter in a word that they spelled, or if they read a word incorrectly and they have to take out a sound and sub back in another sound, all of that students have to become automatic and proficient with. But for today's webinar, we're going to zoom in to these ideas of blending and segmenting. Those are the basic skills and prerequisites to the more complex skills that students really need to start to read and spell words.